Welcome students. Today, we are going to learn important vocabulary from Unit 2 The Dear Departed, Class 10, Reading A. This lesson is presented through a mind map to help you easily understand meanings, synonyms, antonyms, derivatives, and usage. This method will help you score high in exams and improve your language skills. Let's begin our vocabulary learning journey. In this slide, you can see how vocabulary is organized into categories. The lesson is divided into 3 groups: character traits, actions and deceptions, and states and objects. Each word is connected to the central theme, the dear departed. This visual mapping helps you remember words easily by grouping them logically. Let us begin with the word precocious. It means intelligent, gifted, or talented at a young age. Its synonyms are advanced, forward, and gifted, while antonyms include backward, slow, and unintelligent. The derivatives are precociousness and precocity. In the play, Victoria is described as a precocious girl, showing her intelligence at a young age. The next word is daft. It means stupid or silly. Synonyms include foolish, absurd, and ridiculous, while antonyms are sensible, smart, and wise. Its derivatives are daftness and daftly. In the play, the expression, "don't look so daft," shows how the word is used in everyday speech. Now let's look at complacent. It means self-satisfied or unconcerned. Synonyms are smug, contented, and proud, while antonyms include dissatisfied, humble, and insecure. Derivatives include complacence and complacency. In the lesson, a character is described as a complacent woman who believes she is always right. The word malicious means harmful or intending to cause harm. Its synonyms include spiteful, malevolent, and hostile, while antonyms are benevolent, kind, and friendly. Derivatives are malice and maliciously. In the play, the phrase, "malicious eyes," reflects a negative and harmful attitude. Next is the word pinch. It means to steal informally. Synonyms include swipe, snatch, and pilfer, while antonyms are give, return, and restore. Derivatives include pinched and pinching. In the lesson, the question, "Are you planning to pinch it?" shows its usage clearly. The word swindling means cheating someone for money or property. Synonyms include deceiving, defrauding, and tricking, while antonyms are honesty, truthfulness, and fairness. Derivatives are swindle and swindler. In the play, the line, "it's nothing short of swindling," highlights dishonest behavior. Now we move to usher. It means to lead, guide, or show the way. Synonyms include guide, escort, and direct, while antonyms are neglect, ignore, and abandon. Derivatives include ushered and ushering. In the lesson, Victoria ushers in guests, showing the meaning clearly. The word chuckling means laughing quietly out of amusement. Synonyms include giggling, snickering, and chortling, while antonyms are crying, weeping, and groaning. The derivative is chuckle. In the play, a slight chuckling is heard, indicating a quiet laugh. Next is chirpily. It means cheerfully and actively. Synonyms include merrily, happily, and joyfully, while antonyms are sadly, gloomily, and miserably. Derivatives include chirpy and chirp. In the play, Ben speaks chirpily, showing a cheerful tone. The word transfixed means becoming motionless due to fear or amazement. Synonyms include mesmerized, paralyzed, and spellbound, while antonyms are moving, indifferent, and unimpressed. Derivatives include transfix and transfixion. In the lesson, Characters are transfixed with amazement, showing strong emotion. Now let's learn snug. It means warm and comfortable. Synonyms include cozy, homely, and intimate, while antonyms are uncomfortable, cold, and loose. Derivatives include snuggly and snugness. In the play, the character is described as snug in bed, meaning comfortably settled. The word bureau refers to a writing desk with drawers. Synonyms include desk, chest of drawers, and dresser. There are no common antonyms or derivatives listed here. In the lesson, the bureau is mentioned as an important household object. This final slide gives a quick revision of all vocabulary words. Each word is summarized with its meaning and key synonym and antonym. This cheat sheet is very useful for exams and quick revision. Make sure to revise these words regularly to improve your vocabulary and score better.